Hi Capricorn, welcome in. This will be a love reading between you and your significant other, the person on your mind. Let's see what's going on between you two. This reading will be for the next 7 days after you watch it. So predictive read please for Capricorn placement, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Love reading for Capricorn. What's the tea? What's going on? What's the vibe between you two? Current energy and future predictions. In their head, making assumptions, creating stories, trust issues showing up. Wow, this person doesn't trust themselves, let alone you. Stuck in their head, overthinking, processing emotions, overanalyzing a situation. Like, what did they mean by that? Wants you back, didn't know your worth. Now they're desperately trying to win your heart back. Too little, too late? Let's see. I want to pull you some oracle cards from a couple of decks and then we'll take a look at what the tarot says. Next 7 days for Capricorn, please, between them and their person. Ignoring, left on red, avoiding messages, giving the silent treatment. I feel like this is deliberate too. They're wanting to get attention, get your attention, and it's a form of control from a distance. Don't read too much into it. Don't get caught overthinking. Queen rising, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Your glow up is loud, all eyes are on you. You're coming up, shining. Queen rising. Legal issues, facing court matters, paperwork and delays, dealing with authority. This could be the justice card coming out to say, hey, whatever you've said or done in the past, there's consequences, whether it's between you, your energy, and your person. Okay, 2 more. Always partying and spiritual hater. Shots every weekend. No time for you. Party first, love later. Okay, so this person's priorities or yours, roles could be reversed. Not focused on love right now. Spiritual hater. Mad, you're glowing up. Thinks your magic is fake and low vibes only. Yeah. There's some type of jealousy here. They may be causing issues because they see that you're glowing without them. They're trying to play power games by ignoring your texts, your messages, or just you wanting to reach out and get some answers. Photo proof, caught in the act, evidence saved, truth in plain sight. Man, you may have proved this person wrong in one way or another. And they know that you know. Alright. What does Capricorn's person want to say to them? Capricorn's person. What do they want to say? What do they want Capricorn to know? Telepathic communication. That's why they're in their head. You're in their energy. They may get readings on you just to find out where you're at. They want you back because they see you rising. King or Queen. What else does your person want to say to you? Capricorn. Alright. Bottom of the deck is I can't stop thinking about you. I'm seeing the synchronicities. It's driving me insane. This person's nuts. They're head over heels, in love, infatuated. More than infatuated, they're a bit obsessed. Karmic partner interference. Yeah, they may have stepped outside of the connection and you have proof. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. Man, this person's like desperate. Addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. You know, you've made such an impact on this person, Capricorn, that they want to get their ducks in a row and start acting responsibly. Alright, let's see what the tarot has for you too. What is Capricorn's energy towards their person? So far there's just one person on your mind and you're on theirs. You may not be in contact, but they think about you when they dream. Look, you've got the Strength card and the Empress. So that's your current energy. You're vibing high, you're containing your primal instincts, and you're using a lot of drive. You're using the love that you can't give to this person anymore. You're alchemizing it through this Mercury retrograde and using it to work for you instead of against you. You're making the best out of a bad situation. And this person feels the energy in this telepathic communication link that you have. Okay, what's going to happen in the future between these two? Capricorn and their person. We've got Leo, Taurus and Libra here. Page of Rods and Page of Pentacles. I do see you two having a face-to-face. I don't know if this is conflict or just a conversation, but I do see you both making eye contact, having a conversation. One of you, I'm picking this as your energy, Cap, because it's an earth sign. You've learnt the way that this person moves, whether it was just infatuation and you feel like there's no substance behind it, there's nothing to build with. They're very good looking. They know how to flirt, they know how to get the attention of the opposite sex. Okay, what is this conversation about between Capricorn and their person? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just going to be direct. You're just going to ask them straight up. Do you want to grow together? Do you want to build something? Build a legacy? Build an empire? What's your plan? What's your 5-year plan? Where do you see us at? Like, you get right down to the nitty gritty. That's what you want to know. That's what this conversation is gonna be about. But with the Page of Rods here, this person, they just like the attention. They like to flirt. They like to feel admired. Admired, Capricorn. But not from anybody else, just you. They want your admiration. They want to prove a point. King of Rods. This person might actually step up from a page to a king. But no, the deck is the High Priestess. There's that telepathic communication. Alright. There's hope here, Capricorn. And I think it comes from your direct communication of what you truly want, what you value. You want to see this person happy. With or without you. Like, you've earned your stripes. You've met people like this before, but for some reason, they're extra special. Extra special? Temperance. Okay. So this reminds me of the song The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. I forget the rest of it, but know when to walk away. So you're being urged to take moderation here, not go from one extreme to the other. And honestly, if your communication to this person is, okay, these are my boundaries, this is what I want in a partner, can you match it or can you try? And I do see them wanting to step up with the King of Rods here. Like, that's how much they value you. They do see a worth, Capricorn, and they're definitely going to try. What is the outcome for these two? Okay, Magician. Yeah, you are both going to make it happen. I think that the both of you bring out the strengths in each other, even though they're very different. Could be dealing with an earth sign or a earth sign or a fire sign. But yeah, in this regard, two heads are better than one. Like the two of you together sort of can alchemize the bad stuff as long as you're very direct with them. I feel like there's somewhere to plant your seeds, and also being patient with this person. I mean, don't baby them. They're not a child. But they do need direction. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I do see with the Magician card here, the communication's going to pick up. And it's going to be more peaceful, more calm. You're going to have more balance once you've said your piece. Okay, what's the challenges in the future for Capricorn and this person? The World. And again, Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting two messages from the World. Either this person feels complete around you, and there's a sense of trust here, stability. They feel you're very grounded. They love the way you communicate, like you put things into perspective from them. Like they may feel frazzled at times, not sure about their feelings, in their head a lot, and you sort of give them words to help them process their emotions. They're very level-headed around you, where naturally they're not. So yeah, with the World being in the challenge, or what may block in this, it can lead to codependency, relying too much on your other half, which is you. What else does Capricorn need to know in the next 7 days between them and their person? Three of Pentacles. This person wants to work with you. They're just waiting for you to open up and communicate, because I feel like this Page of Rods wants direction. They need some type of structure in order to have a goal to work towards. They may have had divided loyalties in the past. They're a bit fiery, eh? Like, they act impulsively, sort of run by the seat of their pants, sort of change direction and pivot quickly, and you sort of give them a sense of grounding, sense of slowing down, being consistent, which I don't think is their natural behaviour, but they know that that's what they need in a partner. That's what they crave in a partner. Alright, Cappy. Closing messages for Capricorn, please. Closing messages for Capricorn. This person is holding on to you for dear life. There's almost a desperation in their oracle cards for what they want to say. But there's a different side to them that comes out when they're around you. You may have dealings with their ex, which hates the way that they've changed. They may have their 2 cents to put into the mix here with the interference card. One more for Capricorn, please. Closing messages for Capricorn. Thank you. Fairy tale. They think this kind of love only happens in fairy tale stories because to them you're too perfect to believe it's true. Lustful desires. There is a difference between love and lust. Don't let your desire destroy you. Overcome the spirit of lust. That's the King of Rods, right? When they get rolled up and their blood starts pumping, guess where it goes? Dealt a bad hand. They wish they'd met you at a different time because they feel they'll never get to see what the connection could have been. You know, this person does have doubts when they get stuck in their head. But they see you as the Empress, Queen rising. And they're trying to match that energy with the King of Rods. Last card is taking aim. They have stepped into their power. Look. King of Wands. And taking action towards you. They will not miss the mark this time. Damn. Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card. Gemini and Virgo with the Magician card. Taurus and Libra with the Empress. And Leo. Man, this person's on fire for you. Capricorn, you might have your hands full. That's what I have for you. Stay blessed.